Hey guys, it's Day Tablets here and I'm back with another video for you guys, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up ads on your WordPress website. Now, this is something that I at first didn't know about, but once I did figure out how to set up ads and the fact that you can actually monetize your website through ads, I thought that was really cool. So I just wanted to share this with you guys and show you guys how to set up ads on your WordPress website. There's various steps that you have to go through in order to put ads on your website. It's not just one simple process. The first step you need to do is, the main one, is create a Google account. So that's through your Gmail. So if you haven't got Gmail already, create a Gmail account and you're set up already for all the Google things. So that's the first step you want to do. Creating a Gmail account is fairly simple, so you just want to come over to gmail.com and you'll probably get to this page or something else where you'll probably have other people who have used Gmail before, and you can log in there if you know their password or whatnot. But since you're new, I'm guessing, or you're probably not new and you already have a Gmail, but for people who don't have a Gmail and you want to find out how to make a Gmail account so you can start adding ads to your website, all you have to do is come down to here where it says create account. So you want to click on create account and you'll come to this page. So create your Google account, and on the right side you'll have a lot of stuff that you need to fill out. So you got your first name, what you want to call your Gmail account, create a password, blah blah blah, date of birth, phone number, and all that process. And then once you've done that, you come down here to next step, and then just follow through that process. So once you create a Gmail account, you're basically set up for all the things that Google offers, basically. There's a thing called AdSense, which I'll show you guys later on. That's the program that you actually use to create the ads and get the code so you can actually put it on your website. So guys, once you've created a Gmail account and you're all set up, you want to head over to a website called adsense.com. And it should come up with the first one. You've got AdWords, which is like an advertising thing, and then you just want to click on the one down here below AdWords called Google AdSense. And you proceed to this page, and on this page, don't freak out, all you have to do is come over to the right side of the page and click sign in, and sign in with your newly made Gmail account. I already had a Gmail account, so I didn't actually have to create a new Gmail account. Once you're in AdSense, you'll see this page, and this shows how much you've been earning for your ads. How much money you earn can either go down or up depending on page views and whatnot. When you're first starting out, this will always just $0.0000. I haven't got an awful lot of money. 92 cents is like nothing. Okay, so the next step you want to do is come over to here and click My Ads, and you'll be brought to this page. And when you first start out, you won't have any ads created. I have a few created because I have a website and I have ads on my website. So these are the ones that I have created and put on my website. But when you're starting off, you just want to come over to here and click on create new ad unit. So once you're on this page and you've clicked on my ads and you've clicked on the create new ad unit, this page will come up and it has a whole lot of information, so don't freak out. I'll show you guys step by step. So the first step you want to do is give your ad a name. So you can name it anything you want, really. I'll just call mine new ad unit. Just call it new ad unit. Anything, it doesn't really matter. Down here you've got a selection of different ad styles, so depending on your website design and layout, you can pick which design of ad best suits your website. Once you've picked which ad style you want to add to your website, you want to come down to here where it says ad type. There's three options. So you've got text and display ads only, text ads only. So most people go for text and display ads because you get images and text, whereas with display ads you only just get displays and no text, and text ads you only get text. So it's better to go for the text and display ads. So click on text and display ads, but you don't have to. You can pick either these two or this one. Then you want to come down, you've got some customization options, so text and style, you can change the colors. You get the standard ads, but then when there's no like proper ads that come up, then you'll just get this mainstream sort of colorful thing until an actual ad gets on your website. So down here from ad type, you've got different customization options for your ad. So you can create an ad style, which is you can pick like which colors you want for your ad, and so forth. You don't really have to worry about after text and styles. You don't really have to worry about custom channels as such. I don't really use this one at all. I'm not too familiar with it, so I haven't really used it before. But if you have and you know how to use it, then great. So the next step is backup ads. If an ad doesn't come up, if there's not a main ad that comes up and there's no ads to show at a certain point in time, then your ads will appear relating back to your text and style. If you created a custom text and style ad, or you picked one of the main default ones, that's what it will appear like. So you just pick it doesn't really matter. Once you picked what type of backup ads you want to display on your website, so I just picked blank space. You want to come down here to where it says save and get code. You want to click on that. Once you click on save and get code, this pop-up should come out where it says add code, add unit successfully created, and down here in this box here, you will have your ad code. Now all you have to do is copy that ad code and head over to your web provider, your hosting account, and log into that. I've logged into my Bluehost hosting account, and I am on the cPanel, and all I have to do, and if you've got Bluehost, all you have to do is come over to cPanel, click on cPanel, and come down to My Installs. Once you've clicked on My Installs, you will come to a page that looks like this, and all you have to do is go over to the right hand corner of the page and click on your little symbol thing and come down to My Installs. And if you haven't installed whatever program you use for your website, I use WordPress, and so if you haven't done that, you have to install WordPress onto Bluehost installs. Click on Admin Login, and this is the page that comes up. So you just want to log in to your WordPress website dashboard. Once you're at the dashboard, there is sort of two ways you can add the code to your website. The first way is you actually go to your website's editor. To access that, you go to the main panel down the side on the left hand side and go to Appearance. Down to the bottom, it should be the last one called Editor. Since I'm using the theme called Xtheme, I don't really need to add the code to the editor, because with Xtheme I can just go to my blog and customize it and add it to the customizer settings and whatnot. But if you don't have this theme and the only way you can do it is through the editor, then this is the way you do it. So you just go down and you scroll down the side here, you'll have all these options. I haven't really used this, never actually really put ads on through this way, so I'm not really sure where you specifically add it, but you can either add it to the header, the footer, or the sidebar somehow. So my second way is fairly simple. If you have some sort of theme that allows you to do this, it makes it 10 times easier than going through all this gobbledygook. So what I do is I go to my Daily Tech Blitz blog. If you haven't checked that out, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check out my blog. It'd be really cool if you guys could rate my content, leave a comment if you like, share your opinion. So all you want to do is you want to go to visit site. I'm not sure if you'll be able to do this for every theme, but for this theme called Xtheme, which is quite a well-known theme, you can do it, which makes my life 10 times easier because they do everything for you basically. So all you have to do is go to customize, click on customize. On customizer, you want to go down to where it says widgets down the bottom here. So you're on this page, this comes up, and down the bottom here you have widgets, so you want to click on that. Once you've clicked on the widgets page, this will come up and you'll have all these options here. So you have main sidebar, footer 1, footer 2, footer 3. So you can actually edit this. If we click on main sidebar, well, you can't edit this actually, you can't add any more to this, but if you click on main sidebar, you come up, you have all these different widgets. So I have text, categories, blah blah blah, and this is what's actually on my sidebar. So this is what I've actually added to my sidebar, as you can see there. And you can actually edit this back at the dashboard, which I'll show you last. An easier way is actually you can actually edit it here, which is like 10 times easier than going back to the dashboard and then coming back. So it's easier to edit it in here. And the way you add ads is you add text widgets. So I've got two ads, so I've got two text widgets on there, and they are at the top of the page, so you can actually move these around wherever you want them. And to add a text widget, you need to come down here to where it says add widgets. So you click on add widgets, if I can get my mouse to click on it. Add widgets, and you'll get this whole list of really cool widgets. I haven't tried out all these widgets, but they are really cool widgets. So the one you want is the text one. So down here, text. So you can add HTML text. It doesn't have to be. This isn't just designed to put an ad code. You can add any type of code you want, basically. So to add a new one, you click on that, and down here you can see that I've added a new text box. And I can move that around, I can give it a title, and where you place your code is actually in this context box. So you would paste the code in this context box here. And here's our ad code. After that, you can either click on visibility down here, which comes up with a number of other settings which you can fiddle around with. But for the time being, we're going to save and publish. So once it's saved, you won't see it automatically because it's something weird with Google. They don't automatically add ads to your website. They need to do some sort of verification blah 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 thing. So don't freak out, oh my god, my ads aren't there, where are they gone? But then after a couple of days, they did actually come up. To add widgets to your customizer on your web page or whatnot, and you don't want to do it through the customizer, but you want to do it on the dashboard like I was saying before. I'll show you. What you want to do is you want to come down to the left sidebar and come down to appearance, where we went to find the editor, and it's the third one there where it says widgets. You arrive at this page, all these settings. It's really confusing, but once you spend a bit of time playing around, you get used to it. So here where it says main sidebar, this is where when I went to the customizer and I clicked on main sidebar, and that's basically all the stuff that's in there, like I was showing you previously. Now to add new stuff to that sidebar, you come over here, and these are all the available widgets that you've got. So you can actually scroll down, and those are basically all the widgets that I showed you on the customizer, but just on your dashboard basically. So if you wanted to add a text sort of HTML thing to your main sidebar, so you can add the code for your ad, you just find the text box and you click on it, and you can just drag it and pull it up and just drop it anywhere on the main sidebar down here. So that's the way you add the text, and you just fill in the same information. So you can give it a title if you want, but I don't really see the point. The content you add, that's where you add the ad code. So once you've added the ad code, you just click on save. But if you want to add other widgets, you can. There's some really cool widgets, like you can add calendars, you can add categories, you can add maps. There's so many options. I would definitely recommend Xtheme for anyone who's got a WordPress website. It's just fantastic. The editor, the customizations, settings, everything about it is just, it's really easy to use, and you don't need a lot of coding experience. It's basically just drag and drop. That's the whole process basically. But it's really cool. I recommend Xtheme to anyone who's using WordPress, and it will cost you, but it's worth it. So guys, that concludes my video today, and I hope you guys took something away from this and can apply the methods that I have taught you about how to add an ad to your WordPress website and use them to put your own ads on your own website. So I hope you've actually taken away something from this, and I really enjoyed making this video because when I first started off, I didn't know that you could add ads to your website in the first place, and I didn't know exactly how to actually add them, and I didn't know that you could make money off them. So that was really cool, and I just wanted to share with you guys how to do that, so then you guys can add ads to your website, and that's really cool. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I love you for it, and I will see you guys in the next video, and as always, peace.